Water is a precious commodity in the Columbia Basin. More than 100 years ago, irrigation transformed this dry region into prosperous farmland. And so access to water has been the foremost priority for decades, often at the expense of habitat. The focus has shifted in recent years. Today, water users, agencies, conservation districts, and landowners are working together to make the most of this resource through conservation and restoration efforts that benefit both fish and farmer.
All these little tributaries extend up into the mountains and provide 20, 30, 40 miles of virtually pristine habitat. This is where the fish end up going to spawn. But on some of these creeks you might have 5, 6, 7, 8 in succession, little diversions that were put in there to irrigate small parcels of land for agricultural production. So we need to make it so that fish can get past these passage barriers.
So this is the Keach-Jensen diversion structure on Manastash Creek. After this project is complete, the rough and channel fish passage structure that we provided will allow fish to migrate successfully upstream and downstream unimpeded. The structure is a combined fish passage, fish screening facility which distributes water to various agricultural practices downstream. The fish passage structure incorporates a series of 9 rock weirs that are integrated into the stream bed. The diversion structure itself is an inlet. Water goes through the inlet in the trash rack, sweeps across the screens. Water that's diverted goes through the screens. The remaining water goes through the fish bypass. The fish bypass transports debris, juvenile fish that are in the area, and water from the diversion structure back downstream to the creek. And then the screen will inhibit fish from being able to swim down the diversions. The previous diversion incorporated a large concrete sill. Downstream of that sill there was a lot of scour and erosion, and it created a vertical jump barrier, and fish weren't able to get upstream and downstream. So this will keep fish in the stream and allow them to pass freely up and down as needed.
These are big steps. The screening and passage are big steps. Whatever fish can make it up here need to be protected from ending up in the irrigation systems, and that's what these facilities do.
The Keach-Jensen diversion will be ready for the next irrigation season in the spring. Following construction, the focus shifts to water-saving improvements and in-stream flows. Then, the project moves downstream to take out 2 more barriers on Manastash Creek.
We've got a lot more to go, but these are great projects, and it's been a collaborative effort among water users, state, federal agencies, local special districts, the landowners. Everybody has really pitched in.
And we're doing the work in ways that allow the agricultural programs to stay whole, but also allow the fish and wildlife resources to benefit.
Projects like these ensure that folks get the water they need and fish have access to historic spawning areas.
We're going to be able to provide various species of salmon, steelhead, access to habitat that they haven't had access to for probably anywhere from 80 to 100 years. It's possible that we might see fish migrating up here within our lifetimes.